Hello everybody and welcome to Better Call Sukan. Better Call Sukan is a podcast that we discuss about different sports. I am Arif Daniel with my partner here. Hello boy, what's your name?
Carl.
Hey
Sup,
Carl,
boy?
how are you? Kita salam sikit. Sebab Carl kata hari ni energy dia low sikit, so aku nak bagi energy aku sak kat dia.
Team effort.
Team effort Okay
Dia
Carl.
kolo, aku high. Aku
Kolo?
bila
Bila aku jatuh kau bangun. Tapi aku nak kita dua-dua bangun.
Okay.
Okay. Sebenarnya kita cakap-cakap antara berdua kita orang ni, we have actually ada guest lah today.
Of course.
Mesti ada guest. Every episode kita akan bawa guest to you guys, pendengar dan penonton. So, today's guest, kita dia lain sikit lah. It's macam there was a spoke about like there's rugby, ada pasal hockey, there was about like football, but this one we're gonna speak about women, tapi women's gym. Betul tak?
Betul.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Correct, you are well correct, good sir.
Okay, so basically our special guest for today, beliau adalah seorang CEO
Yes.
daripada satu gym ni.
Yes.
Gym dia, nama dia apa Carl?
Curve Malaysia. So, welcome to the show, Alison.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks, boys. Hi.
Thank you for coming. How are you today?
Good. I'm feeling good.
Okay. So the future Alison yang tengah dengar ni, she's feeling good. Tapi sebenarnya tadi dia kata dia nervous. Nah, just kidding. Alright. Before we talk about Curve Malaysia, like how you started it, how's it going, all the progress, and what's the future of Curve Malaysia, we want to know about you.
Okay.
Like macam like your sporting journey. Like, do you yes, you own this Curve Malaysia, the gym, but were you involved in like gym things ke, or you had different other sports ke during when you were in school, or
Okay, well, thanks so much for having me on the show and for sharing.
All right.
It's actually very funny. Before this gym journey started,
Okay.
I can't say I have a sporting journey,
Okay.
I just knew that I like to be healthy, enjoy outdoors, all of this. But when I started working, so my background, actually, I'm an accountant. Very different. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was working overseas for many years.
Okay.
And then when I came back to Malaysia, that's how I got involved in the gym industry. I joined in the finance team, the regional finance team. And that's when I said, hey, this is such a great industry because we're helping people stay healthy, stay active, and prevent sickness as well. So that was how I started getting more involved. And I would go to the gym as well. And I said, this is great, because you feel good after working out. You have a lot of social time with your friends too. But after a while, I was looking at my mom, my brothers and I have two brothers.
Okay.
And we said, Mom is always so busy. Mom is career, looking after us kids, and now she's getting older. We're all working now, and she's feeling tired, putting on a bit of weight. And that's where my brother, who's a doctor as well, he said, Mom, you have to exercise. There's no other way. Exercise is very critical.
Okay.
But like many ladies, she hasn't done that for a long time.
Okay.
So I said, Mom, come to the gym, And she said, no offense, but I don't really want to go to those big gym, all the muscle men there, and all the girls in the bikini, right? But she said, I understand exercise is important.
Okay.
So she joined a small studio, PT studio, personal training studio near her office. And they asked us to do weights and strength training.
Okay.
Which, is important. Ladies, we need to do strength training, not just cardio. But during that time, they pushed her so hard. And she said, I don't feel good. But they said, it's okay, auntie. You haven't done it a long time. Keep going. And she actually got a slip disc out of it. Was almost paralyzed from the neck down.
So the studio say it's okay, tapi studio ni pun
under the guidance as well.
Okay.
So we were so upset for her. And my mom is a very chirpy lady, if you meet her. But she was out of action for 6 months. She had to lie down, she had to go for physio, traction, everything. So we said, this is not the right way. Exercise, fitness is supposed to be lifestyle. It's supposed to be fun and healthy. She had a healthy body and then she got injured. So we were quite disheartened by that. So after she recovered, every year she visits my cousin who was living in Perth, Australia
Okay.
at the time, yeah. And my cousin, she was in her 40s, two children, always busy. You know, mom's always busy.
Okay.
But that year, my cousin Debbie, she looked, wow, so cantik, right?
Okay.
She was really having a lot of vitality. She looked good. And so we said, what are you doing? And she said, oh, I found this women's studio called Curves
Okay.
Dekat at
in
Perth.
Australia. Yeah. So actually, Curves is a franchise from the US.
Okay.
Yes, it's already 30 years old.
Oh, I thought it was owned by Curve Mall.
Yeah, no, everything's
sorry.
that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Not related to Curve
Okay,
Mall.
okay. Faham.
Okay, so then
Understood.
continue.
Yeah, so we're like, oh, this is an interesting concept because it's a very safe space and very important. The equipment is very safe for women. Even though we're doing strength training, we use hydraulic equipment. So
Okay.
hydraulic is like when you go swimming, you know,
Okay.
there's resistance pushing you, right? If you're walking in the pool. If you try to run in the pool, there's even more resistance pushing you
Okay.
back. But it's very safe to do that. So our hydraulic equipment is similar. The harder you push, the more resistance you get back.
Okay.
Yeah, then we're like, wow, we've never seen anything like this.
She told you, your cousin, is it?
Yes, she
Debbie.
told my mom. Debbie told my mom to see. The moment the doors opened,
Okay.
my mom's name is Margaret. She
Okay.
was like, wow, this is so interesting. It's in a circuit. The ladies also friendly. It's women only. All the coaches are women.
Okay.
And the equipment are so safe. So from there, you know, she came back to Malaysia after her holiday and she told me.
Oh, you weren't there?
No, I wasn't there. I was,
So you,
I was
you
here.
didn't get to see. You said your cousin was so cantik, and
Yeah.
also you didn't get to see that.
No, like
but
just
she's still
photo lah,
beautiful
yeah.
until now. lah.
WhatsApp groups lah.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
Thank goodness for WhatsApp. She's
Okay.
still beautiful tonight. She's still exercising now.
Shout out to your cousin.
Yeah, love you, Debbie.
Alright, continue.
So when my mom Margaret came back, she said, "Hey, this is very interesting. This concept called curves." So we start to research this and that. At that time, curves is in Europe. It's in Australia, but not yet into this part of Asia.
Okay.
Southeast Asia. It's already started in Japan and Korea.
Okay.
So we said, this is interesting, never seen anything like that. So we wrote in, and then, you know, sometimes I believe in the universe when the time is right. One thing leads to another, and we got to meet Gary Haven himself, who is the founder of Curves.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Gary Haven and his wife Diane created the Curves concept.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. And Gary himself, he lost his mom at a very young
Oh,
age.
no.
Yeah, she was a single mom, very stressed, hypertension. She passed away in her room. And he was a young boy. He went to look for mom, you know,
Okay.
and found he was the one who found her passed away in her bed. So after that, he said, I never want any child to go through that, you know, because if she had the right support, the right help, maybe she wouldn't have, you know, gone through that. She would be healthier, right? She would be able to find time. But as a single mom, she never had time.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was how he went on this journey to help women. And again, in his 20s, he was working, he created those big box gyms and he was successful already. But he
Okay.
said, why is it after usually the age of 30, many women stop coming? You know, they say
yeah.
no
Okay.
time, no
Alright.
time, got family, have to cook, have to do this and that. So he really studied, and he came up with the concept of Curves, which is a 30-minute workout and
Okay.
only for ladies. So it's a safe space
Okay. In the US.
in the US, in Texas.
Oh.
How long has Curves been around in the States?
30 years.
30 years.
Yeah, it was crazy. They opened, it was so
From
popular.
this day lah.
Yes.
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 About
Okay.
1990, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And now it's very big in Japan. There's 2,000 Curves clubs in Japan.
Whoosh.
alone. Yeah.
Gilo.
It's crazy. And Korea, we have 300 over clubs as well. Yeah. I think the women there are so appreciative, you know, of good health, that they must maintain health and beauty, of course.
Okay. So okay.
Where's Tan?
Kejap. So sebab tadi just now we were knowing about your sports ni, and then she spoke straight away about the history. So that's good.
All related.
So before we go more, I just want to ask. So before that, you just went to gym only. Do you went to gym before that? Like you said, you your mom tak nak, you don't like to see all the muscular men and all. But
Yeah.
from your point of view,
From my
do you like you went to the gym or you didn't?
Not
also?
really. Only when I started working in the industry. So I said, of
okay.
course, I'm working in the industry. I must join. And I
Okay,
found
of
like,
course.
hey, I really enjoy the environment and sweating it out. You know, you feel so good after the workout. You have
Okay.
endorphins. Yeah.
So you other than that, you don't do any sports?
Okay, I would say for sports, I'm quite a fan of tennis, which, you know what, is one of those things pick up after MCO.
Oh, okay.
With a lot of friends, because that was the only way we can sort of go outside and see
that's
people.
the only way.
Social distancing
Yes,
sport.
social
Okay.
distancing
Cool.
sport.
So
Yeah.
ada jawapan dia.
Ada jawapan.
Then okay, so the history of
Curves.
Curves Malaysia now. You said you got to meet the founder.
Yes,
What was it?
Gary.
Okay. Where did you met him and like how?
How did it happen?
Yeah.
So at that point, when we start researching, we said, this is interesting. How do we find out more? And then we wrote in through the website, you know, through the Curves website, and then no news for ages. So kind of forgot about it. And then after some time, I heard later, you know, Gary was with some of his team and they were going through Asia, and they said, why are we not in Southeast Asia yet?
Okay.
I think they were in Thailand at that time. I think they said, "Why we should be in Thailand? We should be in Asia." So they start to reactivate back and see, oh, there's someone who wrote in. Of course, actually, other people also wrote in. I think people who travel overseas, they saw the brand. But I think the combination of, you know, Margaret and Alison, and Margaret has some business background, Alison has some fitness background, and also like my accounting background is helpful because Curves is also a business. We must
Yes.
make
Correct,
sure
yeah.
it's successful here.
Yes.
Yeah. So we actually, I still remember we were in Australia at that time, and Gary was coming through Australia because there was many clubs in Australia,
Okay.
and we met for dinner. Right, and Gary Haven's favorite dish is a steak. You know,
Okay.
he loves his steak. So we went to this steakhouse and we all sat down. We had discussion, and we said, "Look, we really believe that the women of Malaysia need this. You know, not just my mom, but like after what my mom went through, we especially felt more passionate that health and fitness should be accessible to all women, all ages, all fitness backgrounds." So I still remember it was like such a magical evening that we just believed in each other's values and
Okay.
vision, and we said, let's do this. Let's open Curves in Malaysia, right?
This was
And-
in sorry to cut you off. This was in 2000 and
Oh gosh, this is more than 10 years ago.
oh.
This is more than 10 years ago, yeah. So it's still like just this memory in you know, in the back of my head. And I remember we took a photo. It was winter time. I was wearing my sort of red jacket, and we said, let's do this. Let's open in
So
Malaysia.
more than 10 years. So like around 2012. 10 years, boy.
Maybe 2010.
2010.
Yeah.
I think,
How
yeah,
long did it
2010.
took you to decide actually from like, hey, I want to do this, till like, hey, we are open?
Ooh,
yeah.
That's such a great question. I think, to be honest, we were umming and ahhing a bit. But once we decided, and once when we met Gary, and we just believed in how Curves had helped so many women, you know, worldwide, and we thought, this is really special. This is what we need here. After we met him, I think it was very fast. Let's do this, you know, which in hindsight, sometimes we're like, oh, it was meant to be. Other times it's like,
Yeah, you
oh
said
my
just now.
goodness, what did we get ourselves into, you
Yeah.
know? Starting a
Yeah.
business, yeah.
Okay, so like, you did the research and all. I'm sure you did before you opened up the franchise here. So my question to you, I'm sure even like the audience also would want to know. Before this, there's no women's gym at all?
Yeah.
Or like how? Like why didn't you like? That's the first question. Before
that's
this,
a really
does it
good
have a
question.
women gym? And second is like, why didn't you start to just do your own?
Ooh,
brand?
okay, yeah.
Before we go to Curves, yeah.
Sure. The first question, yeah, definitely we have to sort of market survey and research. There was an existing brand, and that brand is still around. But it's very, very atas. Like the membership is like 300 plus ringgit a month. So we felt like
Priced out,
it's not accessible to everybody. It's
Okay.
very luxury. It's more like facial and you got a gym here, you got all these things. But, in terms of something that is very focused and 30 minutes, I think the concept of the 30 minutes, I didn't see anything else. Maybe there were a couple of small boutique ones, but nothing really I felt like in a professional manner. So that's why we felt very comfortable.
And value orientated.
Yes, yes. Like it tick all the boxes in that sense.
Okay.
And then in terms of doing our own brand, maybe we thought about it. I'm sure like at that time, we were like, can we do this? Because to be honest, there's been a lot of copycats also around the world.
Okay.
But none have been successful, I would say, to really capture the essence of
Correct,
what
yeah.
Curves has. So, and when we met the founder and we met the people involved, I mean, I think that wasn't really an option at that
see.
point. Yeah, we were like, let's do this,
And was it tough to bring it?
Yeah, yeah.
How tough was it?
I think starting something is always hard, especially share my background. I've always worked in big MNC, big corporates before.
Okay.
So you are such a big team. You're just one of many people when you're working in a corporate. And that has a lot of benefits, of course. So when I started the first club for myself, it's like basically I have to do everything, one leg kick, as they say, right? Even business card, that time we don't have Canva and all that. I have to learn how to design something, like make it and get it done. So I think that was quite a challenge and a culture shock for myself personally to say, I have to learn everything. And meanwhile, I have to learn about
Crash course.
the coaching aspect, the operations aspect, as well as the business side, getting the financing, making sure we can pay the bills, all this kind of setting up the bank, all that kind of thing.
Were you doing this by yourself, or you already have a team at that time? And how many were you?
Yeah, the evolution
guys?
of the how
The evolution.
Yeah, started from maybe it was just you ke? Yeah.
It was just me and of course my mom, but my mom's running her own other business too. So it's my project, so to speak. But she's definitely my support, if I have questions to ask, things
So
like
it started
that.
off just from you alone.
Me alone. Actually, I think back, so scary. And I have to credit my first staff, her name is Jackie and she's still with us today, 12 years later.
Shout out to Jackie.
Shout out to Jackie because she actually worked with my mom in it as a admin and all that previously. And she herself will tell you she's a terrible admin. But she's an excellent people person. So when we started this, we said, Jackie, are you interested to learn something new? And she just wholeheartedly said yes when she heard about the concept. So she went through all the training. She had to learn and relearn everything. And, our members just adore her. She's so helpful.
She's a trainer?
Yes, now she's gone through all the Curves coaching, all the training, and she's a coach herself in our Curves club at Bandar Utama.
Are you a coach? No.
I've not at the moment, not anymore. I've gone through all the training. So sometimes I still visit outlets and I'll be like talking to the coaches and say, coach me or talk to me, and I will kind of know whether they've been studying or not,
Okay. So Gary and Diane, so they do have like a manual and stuff like that. So in order to become a Curve certified trainer, you have to go through a lot of
Yeah, because it's a franchise. It's a franchise.
Standards.
So yes, it's a lot of like SOP. But over time, of course, we have to develop Malaysia specific SOP too. Certain things for our environment. But otherwise, overall, it's quite similar. The machines are the core aspect of the workout.
Okay, hold on. She said just now outlets. So, tell me how the history of Curves Malaysia now. Just now you told us, the audience and the listeners all, how you want to initiate Curves Malaysia. So now tell me like the history of Curves.
History of Curves.
Curves Malaysia.
Curves Malaysia.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we currently have 9
9
Curves clubs. Yeah.
as of 2023.
As of 2023, we're planning at the moment to have another new opening in January next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Another few
Thank
months.
you. We haven't signed the dotted line yet, but
Okay.
planning for that.
Alright.
So over time, we have grown through our with our franchisee partners,
Okay.
as well as through Curves Malaysia. So
Okay.
meaning Curves Malaysia, we open and operate our own clubs as well. So of the 9, 4 clubs is operated by by myself and my
Okay.
team.
Okay.
And 5 are franchisee owned.
Oh.
Yes.
Understand. So it started off with just 4, and then 5 came later, or it started at just 1?
One. Started 1, and then next one, and then we started attracting franchisee. And we've had some open and some closed too, because the franchise term is usually 5 plus 5, so 10 years. And so some after 5 years, maybe they're burnt out already, they're tired. Then there
So
have been
at one point there was
instances-
more than 9.
Yes. I'll have to say, especially COVID too, it did affect us.
Okay.
Curve Malaysia, we closed 2 outlets during that time.
no.
Yes. Through various factors, I think, some landlords were very supportive, some not so much. And, the industry, we were closed for 9 months in total across 2020 and 2021. So it was a crazy period actually, and we went virtual and all this kind of thing. But it's like I said, it's a business, so we had to make some decisions. But it's okay. Sometimes I believe growth, it goes through many iterations.
I see. Okay, cool. How do you get the coaches and everything to start it? We're talking about the first ever outlet lah. If you don't mind sharing, where is the outlet? Is it still?
Yeah. No, so that was one of the outlets, unfortunately, we had to close.
Oh,
which
no.
was
Your
baby
Bukit,
lah.
just short of 10 years.
Oh,
Just
no.
short of 10 years
Baby
that time.
dia.
You're right, it's definitely like baby. But it's okay, we got plans. It may come back, it may come back.
Where was that place?
Bukit Damansara.
Bukit Damansara.
Yeah. And that club, it's very special because it was a very, very good opening.
Okay.
Always very, very good membership. We have wonderful members there. I love Curve so much because especially that location, we have moms, we have working ladies, we have retirees, women of all races, all ages. It's really, to me, feel like one Malaysia working out.
Nice.
But the landlord want to redevelop that area. It's
okay.
become all restaurants and everything. So what to do? It's okay. It's part of the journey, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Like you said, all women, moms, are working women. There's advantage in that, and there's also disadvantage
Yes.
in that.
Yes.
So, do you mind sharing with us the benefits of, even to the listeners, macam, women's gym, it's cool, but maybe they don't know, specifically in their head. Can you picture to them how is it? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good way to ask what does it look like,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What's the experience like? I would say when
Yeah.
you come in, okay, first you have to ring a doorbell.
Okay,
because
ding dong.
no men, right? So we're very strict about it. We check on this CCTV. It's a boy or a girl? Okay, girl. Okay, come on.
Kita tak
When
boleh
she,
masuk.
yeah.
We cannot go in here.
No, you cannot come in.
Okay.
Sorry.
Fair.
Yeah.
Itu send my mum also cannot?
Your mom can.
Oh, I
but
can send my mum.
Stay outside.
Oh, I stay
Yeah.
outside.
Okay.
You wait for her in the car. lah.
Okay,
You drive
okay.
her. Very
Continue.
nice. So when you come in, the first thing you'll notice is the coaches. Our coaches are very warm, and we treat this. We actually don't use the word gym so much. We use it like studio, community. When they come in, they feel like they're very welcome. And we know
Okay.
everyone's name because this is like a boutique studio actually, right?
Okay.
So once you come in, hello, right? We will know your name. Hello, Alison. Welcome, right? And then they'll tag in. So all the attendance is tracked. So
Okay.
you have your own record as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. After that, normally they'll put their things down, change, etc. Come out. So the workout is a circuit. All our machines are arranged in a circle.
Oh.
Yes, and you keep moving on the circuit. So, sometimes traditional gym, if someone likes the treadmill or a certain machine, they might just stay there for 30 minutes or 1 hour. You can't do that at Curves because it's a system.
Oh, so it's not a gym that you can just go in, do it your own
No,
thing,
it's a
listen
program.
to music.
We all listen to the same songs
Oh.
and we're all moving. Yeah, so it's a bit like a group class, group atmosphere.
Oh.
Yeah. So there'll be a voice that says, change station now. So everyone have to keep moving to the next machine. Yeah.
So it's like like there's no gym, like there's no like personal thing you can go and do yourself.
No. It's everyone does it
interesting.
because it's all very safe and it's a total body workout. So the machines will focus on upper, middle, and lower body.
So that is the tradition of curves lah.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
Oh.
Visit any curves anywhere. It's always 30 minutes. It's always this safe hydraulic machines. And now, very recently in August, we've just brought in the latest AI fit technology, Curve Smart, right? Curve Smart, the latest upgrade, where all our members, we wear bracelets. So when we come in, we tag in, it will know straight away, this is Alison. Every machine, I will tag my bracelet and it will know like my target is different to Effie's target, different to Catherine's target. Yes.
Oh, smart.
And so, yes, that's why it's called smart. It's so smart.
Oh, yeah.
So you really focus and then it's got
Understand.
like blinking lights. So it's like your personal trainer in the bracelet.
Wow, this thing exists, eh?
Yes.
Fuyo.
Actually, I'd love to invite you in when no members are there because a lot of boys say, can or not, it's too easy. But when they try, and because it's hydraulic, it's for your own body, wow, they can say, oh, I feel it.
Okay, you said, so I have two questions for you now.
Okay.
The coaches are all, like you said, there's 9 outlets. Do they travel to different outlets or do they stay at one near? And then another thing is, are they in-house or you have
External
coaches? Yeah.
All are in-house. Most of our coaches have a sports science or physio background. Yeah, so they naturally are very like caring, they care about your body and everything, but they must go through all our Curves intensive training, right? We have a lot of training regarding the Curves machines, Curves Smart, knowledge of body, nutrition as well. So it's very personalized. Now, usually the coaches are stationed at that outlet because, you know how I mentioned it's about community. So they get to know the members very well. They know their names, their needs. Every month, our coaches will do one-on-one consultation with our member. Yeah. We have a very fantastic body composition machine. You can see your muscle, your fat mass, your water. So every month, we will do that consultation with our members.
So Curves in the US does this also. So you guys are just bringing it here.
Yes.
Or
Although
guys-
the analyzer might be a different brand depending on the country.
Yeah, because like North American physical is different than Malaysia. So hence maybe different type of machine if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they have different, I guess, partnerships in that sense.
Okay.
Yeah, but the core Curves machine, same.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, next is the question. This one I sajalah nak bagi to all outside there. Kalau they want to jadi coach, boleh ke? If do you open up for coach for like to women out there?
Yes. If they're women, absolutely. I'm gonna plug it here. If you,
Please plug it.
Yeah.
If you're interested, DM us, Curves Malaysia on Instagram, or even better, send in your CV on recruitment@curves.com.my.
Yeah.
The most important thing, honestly, we look for is the passion. So one of our
Correct.
core values is passion to service, to
Yeah.
Passion to
service.
service.
Yes.
Ooh.
You just to want to help ladies. I think that's the core thing. Everything else technical, we can teach.
Okay.
Because we have all the trainings, we have all that. Yeah.
Okay. Now, ni pandangan daripada nak jadi coach lah for Curves Malaysia. Do you guys have only just that? You said change the workout, the circuit, or you guys got like the spinning class ke, the Zumba class ke? Yeah. Do you guys provide that as well? Different type of classes ke? Macam yoga? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you guys provide that as well?
Yes. Okay. So not yoga, Zumba, all that. Although I think they're very fun as well.
Okay.
Curves is the core, right? So that's what we call strength training workout. And we recommend our women do it 3 times a week.
Okay.
But additional to that, we have something called body basic classes.
Okay.
So I
class.
get your point. Like sometimes we want some variety, right?
Yeah,
we want
yeah.
something fun. So we have theme classes where we still use the machines, but we don't focus so much on like pushing hard on the machine. We focus on recovery moves. So we have theme classes like stretching, boxing. Yeah, all different types of themes. Because inside our Curves, we have 11 machines, and in between each machine, we have a board. recovery board where we normally just do very basic, simple cardio moves to keep our heart rate elevated.
Oh.
Yeah. So during these classes, instead of just the simple cardio move, we do themed moves, even sometimes planks, depending on what the theme is. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kita mahu sama-sama. Macam interesting It's quite interesting because like honestly before this I did not know that there is like a specific but you guys don't call it gym, right? You guys call it studio.
Class.
Why is that?
Yeah. Why is that? Because if I say gym, normally a lot of people think, oh, those big box gyms, like what my mom felt back then, you know, like, oh, those really huge guys, very heavy machine. Yes, the intimidation, and then it takes so long, an hour and a half each time, like a bit put off already in that sense. Yeah. And to be honest, I think like 10 years ago, that was all we were exposed to. There's not so many options.
Yes.
And then now the last 5-6 years, I feel like actually the industry has grown so much in Malaysia, which is a good thing. And there is so many options, like you said, spinning, yoga, Pilates. It's wonderful. I think it's really good that there's so many options. And a lot of these are what we call boutique studios, which I would classify Curves as well.
Have you ever like planned to do more than just strength training, or you want to stick because
that's the core?
That's the core. Yeah.
I think that's the core. You know, we do like fun events for our members too, like as an add-on. For example, like we had a fitness party at Lake Gardens a few months ago. Then we would do like Bollywood dancing. We did explores, things like that. But in terms of the workout, I think that's the core. Your question prompted me. I think just now you asked me, what about the men? You know, it's quite funny because I'll often get, hey, what about us men? You know, we want this too, because not all men want to work out in those intimidating studios, right? Or some men will say, "Ayya, so chauvinist," you know, like where's mine? So I would say never say never. You know, there could be future iterations of different variety, but for right now, we focus on this is the core, which is the curves. Yeah.
So when you said you thought about the old question, I also thought about another old question.
Yes.
All coaches are women.
Yes.
No men at all.
No men at all.
Even jaga counter also no men at all.
No.
100%.
Jaga parking kot.
Valley.
Wow, this
We're
is so
all
cool.
woman company. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All women.
Yeah.
Wih, memang
Our
kena
office
reject
also
terus.
all
Tak
all
masuk
girls.
kerja dia. Alright, can you share with us? Can you share with us I know when you were saying just now from the whole thing, everything you did say about when you had to close and you did the events and all, but your personal and the Curve Malaysia two sides of success. Your personal success stories and Curve Malaysia's success stories, success moment ke the sweetest moment.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we go to the sour part.
Sour part of the fruit. Gosh, so I've been running this business now for 12 years.
Okay.
Sometimes I cannot even believe 12 years just passed like that. And some parts of it feel so long, some parts feel so short.
Yeah.
So I think over that time, especially last few years, I kind of questioned myself, like, what is success?
Okay.
Should I be successful by now? Am I successful or not? Like depends who you talk to, right? Depends what you see, especially social media and everything. And I think my philosophy right now, I would say, is I've been really trying to learn to not compare. Your journey is your journey.
Yes.
And success, I think a lot of us think, oh, big fancy car, big fancy house and all that. But I think it's a journey that we go through, and success is very personal. So for me right now, I believe like success, of course, is in my personal, like my family, that my children are happy and healthy, are safe. But success in the business is that, all my coaches are happy working here. They can earn a good living. They can have career progression, Success especially is when I go to the clubs and I talk to members. and they tell me, "Thank you, Alison, for bringing in curves. I no longer have diabetes. I could conceive after 10 years. Oh my gosh, recently a lady told me she tried for so many years to have baby, and after she exercised, lost weight and all that, her lifestyle changed. She now is pregnant. Oh, I'm so touched, So to me, that is success. And I know I'm not there yet. I don't think I'll ever be there. It's this journey continuously, and not to be hard on myself or my team, although I'm hard on them sometimes, but I think we always keep improving. So far, okay, I think. Still hug at the end. Okay.
Okay, so Curve Malaysia's success.
Yes.
Do you guys got any,
A sweet moment for me is 2019, right before the pandemic. Yeah. So our members, we call them Curvettes. It's a nickname Curvettes. And we've been celebrating Curvettes' success story, so testimonials for the last few years. And by the time we had got to 2019, wow, it had become bigger and bigger, each year. And we had this big party in 2019. 200 women came. We had our Curve's international director come from the US as well. And it was so much fun. Everyone dressed up and we have events and we celebrated these women who had amazing stories. A lady in her 60s joined Curves because she wanted to get to the base camp of Mount Everest. And she did, because she trained every day. She came in her 60s, And other women who one lady, she went from 8XL to L, right? And therefore doesn't have to take diabetes medication. She used to have to, pump and all this kind of thing. So it was very touching to hear their stories, their sharing, and just have a lot of fun, 200 women laughing, dancing together. And that was a very sweet moment. So we said next year will be even better and bigger, right? We actually had some clubs planned, so that became a bit sour because, of course, March 2020, we went into lockdown. But I also believe, having gone through the difficulties of the last 3 years, actually, it has made us so much stronger.
Resilient.
Resilient myself personally as a business person, but also I think the team. Most of our coaches still with us throughout that time and now, and they're so passionate about helping our members.
Okay, can you tell us about the bitter?
Yeah, especially I'm pretty sure it was during the lockdown period.
Yeah, during the lockdown, it was so funny. I remember there were all these rumors that time that maybe there's a virus, right? Or there's something happening in China, there's a virus. So, of course, everyone asked, Alison, what's going to happen? Is there going to be a lockdown? And I said, I heard rumors, but I doubt it. But let's call all the managers, right? Let's have a meeting. So everyone came to the office and we said, if there is a lockdown, this is the process, right? But we don't think it will happen, okay? And then after that, 15 minutes later, the PM went on TV and said we're having a lockdown on Monday.
Wow.
So it was
I'm sure you won't forget that moment.
It's
because you guys were together actually, isn't it?
And we were all together. We're like, what's this? Everyone checking their phone now, of course, right? So, but the great thing is everyone said, okay, we'll go online. We will film videos for our members. It's 2 weeks only, ma. 2 weeks only. So, of course, 2 weeks became another 2 weeks. At that point, we said, okay, I remember we said, there's a program called Zoom. Let's go and figure out the Zoom thing, right? So we all got on that. Everyone got their accounts. And very quickly, we then went on to live workouts using Zoom as the platform. And of course, in the beginning, it was a bit tricky. We had to figure it out with the help of our older members who never do this online thing before, and we had to learn how to film and all this and coordinate all this while we're all in our houses. But we did it, and we had up to 200 women every day join us on online workouts. Yeah, because we were doing morning sessions and evening sessions. And I think women were just craving that community still.
Correct, yeah.
We were stuck at home. We wanted to see, after the workouts, we would always wave at each other, on Zoom, all the faces, we can see each other and call each other's names. I think that helped a lot.
Okay, you said online workouts, right? I know that that until today, there are some that are still doing online workouts. Do you guys still continue doing online workouts,
Yeah.
or you guys haven't done it since then?
We just stopped in June, only a few months ago, right?
Okay.
And that's
June
because
2023, okay.
Yeah, June 2023, because we still had women following us. Like every day they want the live workouts, right? Maybe their circumstances changed, maybe their job got posted somewhere else, but they still love us so much that they wanted to have that connection and join
Yes,
the live
yes.
workouts. But I think by June, I had to make that decision to kind of stop it, because I felt like 99% of people back to physical, and our clubs were getting so busy. So that's when we made the decision. And I think this year has been so hectic. Actually, last year and this year, women are coming back, really craving health and wellness.
I don't know if you know the numbers, but actually, like, how many people have already registered and it's part. It doesn't have to be present curvettes. It can be like aku dah boleh jadi. Anyways, like how many people have actually, like, do you know the numbers actually?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Putting me on the spot. I don't know. I think we'll be in the thousands over the lifespan, And sometimes people leave because they change job or they have to stop because they're having baby and things like that. And then they come back. It's always another sweet moment when we have members rejoin us, That's lovely. Or we have
that's
visiting
nice.
members. Last week, one of our managers told me, Alison, we had a member from Taiwan come, and work out because we have a free travel pass. So because it's in over 50 countries, so we can also visit other countries and work out there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was pretty fun. Yeah.
I think like the main thing, I don't know, after all I've heard, it's like the main thing is like core strength kan.
Yeah.
But I think what you guys do is just more than that, because
Community.
because people, I think their mental illness pun, like mental stress pun akan, like, I think they will, by joining you guys, it will be very ease after, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, because like in this country, a lot of stress people and all. So I think encourage people to join this, and you can be one of the curvettes,
Yeah.
And you can not just have healthy body, healthy mind as well. I'm
Yes.
sure.
Yes. It's
But-
all connected.
But do you have any, like, for the healthy mind sessions or all? Do you have anything like that?
So after our workouts, we always finish with stretching. In fact, we have a separate machine just for stretching. It helps us get into some deep stretches. And I think that's a very important part of the workout, because you kind of like wind down. Because the workout itself, you're pushing hard, right? You're sweating. After the workout, you're doing the stretching. That really helps to relax your muscles. I think the talking, the interaction with the coaches is really critical for mental health.
One session, one coach lah, right?
Yeah, so it's like a circuit. There's one coach in the middle and many women around, moving around.
Okay, do you guys get like for the coaches, right? Yes, they interact with the curvettes. But how you as a CAO make sure like they interact as well with different coaches, like among them? Yeah, do you have anything?
Yeah, that's so
question.
good. Yeah, we do team building and catch-ups, although I think we need to do more. We used to do that every 3 months and get people together.
Okay.
End of year party, I remember in December we had one. It was very funny, and usually that's organized by my team as well. So they come out with all sorts of crazy, like K-pop quiz and all sorts of things.
Nice.
Yeah, we do like runs together and all that. I think it's a good point that we feel connected as part of a bigger group as well. Yes.
Okay, just now I asked about the number of curvettes. You started off alone, you said. How many of you now actually? Your team and all?
My team.
Yeah.
In my for those clubs run by Curve Malaysia and my HQ, there's about 30 of us.
Wow.
Yeah.
One outlet, 30 people.
Oh, no. So one outlet is about 4 to 5, depending.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
depending.
jadi 30 lah, okay.
Yeah, 30. And then, of course, we have our franchisee partners as well, the owner-operators. Yeah, and then our HQ team. And we work with a lot of associates and partners as well.
Nice.
So I think nowadays, 2023, in many ways it's easier because people are willing to collaborate, you know, and also freelance and all do a lot of different ways, than the traditional way of last time. 9 to 5 and this is the only thing I do.
Okay, you said you have 9 outlets. Do you mind sharing with the listeners and the audience and both of us lah? Although we cannot go, we can only send our moms to the parking.
And sister.
And sister and cousins.
That would be very nice to do that.
Yeah, so do share the 9 outlets that you have.
So at least our listeners like, it's nearby.
Yes. Okay, let's go. You're testing my memory. Bangi is our most recent opening. We just opened in August.
Okay,
August 26th.
So orang-orang Bangi, you guys can go there.
Yes, Bukit Jelutong.
Oh, Bukit Jelutong.
Yes.
Okay.
Bandar Utama.
Okay.
Bandar Utama.
I'm trying to go alphabetically, but I'm sure I'm gonna go off.
Okay, that's no problem. We have Catherine. Catherine here
she'll have to prompt me
to
really.
help you.
Okay, Kota Damansara.
4.
Wangsa Maju.
Okay.
Bandar Sri Damansara.
Okay.
Setia Alam. And then outside Klang Valley, Kuching.
Wow.
Kuching Sarawak.
Kuching Sarawak and Sri Manjung Perak.
Sri Manjung Perak.
Yeah.
Dia tak cuak langsung she wasn't like stopped at all because she knows lah.
Yeah.
Ni like CEO ke. Like the outlet the person will be like say my one.
They'll be like so upset.
So orang Perak you guys can go. Kuching pun ada. So there's also in Kota Damansara, Bandar Utama, Bandar Seri Damansara. Okay.
Your memory is amazing. Wow.
Baru dengar I just research. Maybe if I go to your outlets, maybe my memory will be better. Anyways, what's your future plans for Curve Malaysia? I'm sure like
aspirations.
Dia macam ni lah. You know like we just now I don't know why we keep saying about COVID lah apa lah, because you're doing a business kan. So I understand that thing was a challenge, a big challenge for you as business person and like to buka a kedai, your shop. So like the challenge future.
For future.
Yeah, like what do you aim? Do you aim like you said which country tadi ada 2,200 ke? I don't know. What's your aim?
Yeah.
What's your hope?
That's such a good question. I want to strengthen more women. So our tagline, Curves is strengthening women because we do strength training. But more than that, like we shared, it's about when you feel good, you're mentally good, and you help everyone, you become a better mom, better employee, everything. So right now, we're physical, right? So women join if you live or work nearby. So therefore, we must have more outlets. That is definitely the goal. I don't think 2,000 in Malaysia. We're much smaller than Japan. But definitely we can have more.
Yes.
And we want to reach out more out of Klang Valley.
I'm sure it can be more because it's growing.
Yes. We always get requests for Putrajaya, even like Johor, outside of Klang Valley, we get a lot of requests as well. So that is the next, I would say, challenge mountain to conquer, right? Is we want to open more outlets and we want to work with the right partners, be it franchise partners or investors that will co-invest with Curves Malaysia, so that we can pull together more resource and operate and own more outlets.
Nice.
Okay. The question now is like all the curvettes. If I'm in Kota Damansara, can I go to Kuching one?
You can actually.
can
we can
lah.
give a travel pass. Yes.
We can just...
So we have that, and then they always get excited, to see curves there and then to try it out, and then it's always like the same feeling. The coaches are so welcoming.
I see.
Yeah.
So now it's time for you to like just tell the people that it's not curvettes yet.
Yes.
Like macam like to like how do they want to be part of how do they can join?
Yeah. Well, I think firstly, look us up on Instagram, Curves Malaysia. Look us up on Curves Malaysia on Instagram. You can see lots of videos, information about curves. Check it out, and then go to our website, curves.com.my. You can fill in your details for a free tour and fitness assessment. So our coach will contact you, invite you in, let you try a few pieces of the machine, do that body composition analysis with you.
Got trial class lah.
Yeah, try a few of the machines. They will guide They will guide you.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's definitely worth doing that. I think fill in
Do
free
you have
tour and
an
fitness
app or
assessment.
something? No app.
We have the app with the latest Curve Smart technology.
Okay.
Yes, there is an app, so all our members can actually see their trends, calories burned,
Okay.
their performance.
Yeah,
on
even
each
their calendars
machine.
for like their classes also can see. Right?
The booking part not yet, but they
Okay.
can see all their
Soon.
history.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Not all outlets have that yet, so that's the new tech is slowly coming into more
I
and more.
see.
Nice, over time.
Which outlets that you have currently?
Wangsa Maju and Bangi.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay guys, kalau you guys search Curve tu, make sure jangan terkejut kalau tiba-tiba nampak Curve shopping mall It's different. That is the Curve kan? This is Curve Malaysia.
Yeah.
Okay. Has anyone been confused before?
I think everyone. Even the logo, the font is kind of similar, but totally.
But the
unrelated.
logo is from US, right?
Yes,
Yeah. So
yes.
you can say to the Curve Malaysia, you guys did it first because 30 years in you. Anyways, is there anything that you want to add before we go to the final segment from you also, Carl? No? You want to say anything? You want to give shout out ke apa ke?
I think it was very comprehensive.
Yeah. No, I mean, I love sharing the journey. I think I'm very passionate about that because of all the women, I've met along the way, our cadets, our staff, our team members. So, yeah, if you want to check us out, do come to Curves. Any of our outlets, I think they're amazing, all the coaches.
If
yeah.
they want to see you, where are you most stationed at?
Oh, okay. I'm at Bandar Utama. Come, let's work out together. Or you can find me on Instagram as well, Alison.curvesmalaysia.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you guys can follow
Yes.
her.
Yeah, DM.
not just being a curvet pun. Can kalau coaches out there, you said anyone want to partner with you?
Please, partners. Like we love working with a lot of different brands, and definitely if you're interested, even a little bit interested in being a coach, right? To find out what does that mean, can message me because we're looking for really passionate women.
Because
Passionate towards service.
Well, I know
Yes.
that she told us that you also do events as well, right? Yeah. So like people want to just partner up just to do an event together.
Definitely, sponsorships for our cadets. Yeah.
All right. Honestly, thank you so much, Alison, for the history from America. Texas, they kata.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
your mom. I hope your mom is very healthy
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
And shout out to your cousin also.
Yeah.
And you told us about how the Curve Malaysia developed until today, and we from Better Call Sukan really hope that it grows and evolves bigger and better
thank
for
you so
for
much.
all women. Yeah, because it's a very good thing, to like.
Be excited.
Yeah. There's so much too much negativity. So let's women empowerment tu you have to be more highlight more. I
Macam
think.
Alia kata lah.
Alia said, right? Dia kata apa? Aku lupa.
Sama lah, women empowerment.
Oh, okay. What I said tu Alia cakap.
Yeah.
So maknanya aku copy daripada dia.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Now we move to the final segment, which is we want to get to know more about the guests. So we'll try to ask you, and if you have an answer, then you can answer. If you don't have, then we won't cut straight away. Cut. No, we just
Okay.
continue. Alright. Is there any sports club that you support?
Okay, I thought about this because obviously this show is about sports, and
Yes.
I'm not the most sporty person.
That's okay, that's
in the
okay.
fitness. So I'm gonna say so that I get special points from my husband, Liverpool Football Club.
Okay.
Okay, right?
Okay.
He's a massive fan, so I hope one day I can go with him to Anfield. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
She knows Liverpool lah. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
I still don't know what is offside. He's gonna kill me. He's been explaining to me offside for the last 20 years. But yes, Liverpool Football Club.
Don't worry, we're going to do a special football episode to
Yeah.
talk about football A to Z.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
nice. I will definitely watch that.
Alright. Okay. What? Sports? You're doing the women's gym and all that.
Yes.
What would you do if it's not this?
Yeah, if it's not women's gym.
Women's studio. Yeah.
You mean as my work or?
Yeah, because
for my
you
fitness.
work your fitness lah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you do in the women's gym. Ke
Yeah,
apa.
yes.
What would you do other
Yes.
than if you're not in fitness?
But I'm not in fitness. Well, in my past life, I was an accountant, and I still think that is actually very, very good skills to have. So I guess I would be still in corporate.
Okay.
But on the fitness side, I mean, I really love Zumba. I love dancing, being
okay.
active. So I hope that I would still be, somehow in the fitness industry. And
Okay.
being active, yeah.
Is there a sport that you... Okay, we just mentioned football. But other than that, that you want to learn?
Yes.
Is there a sport that you want to learn?
Well, I definitely want to keep improving my tennis. I was taking lessons and everything, and then I stopped because I was pregnant, etc. So I would love to get back in and just be like, have the skills, more. If I could learn football, I'm sure that would impress my husband a lot. So maybe I'll watch your episode first.
Yeah, so which lead into the next question. If there's because again, Better Call Sukan is a podcast that we want to give all sports a chance and we want to learn about the new sports or even existing sports and so on and so forth. So what kind of episode that you want us to interview in the future?
Ooh. There's something like recently that my baby, so I had a baby and my baby son, he started swimming.
Okay.
And he was only like 1, right? And this swimming school, they say babies can start from 4 months old. And they have this technique, right? And it kind of went viral and everything. So I was really skeptical. I'm like, really? They say as long as the baby's neck is strong, babies can swim because intuitively they know how to swim. And I thought, this is a money-making scheme for sure. How can you make a 4-month-old baby swim? But so I started him at 1, which I thought was too young. But you know what? It kind of works.
Oh, okay.
So I would like to know why and how.
Swimming.
Yeah,
Swimming
with babies. Yeah.
Youth swimming, yeah.
Youth swimming, you need to know the techniques and all, how they handle it. Yeah, because I'm sure
It's life-saving as well. Yeah.
Yes, actually, it's for life saving. And an extension of that, I'm just curious, how do children, how do children become more sporty? And is it something that they're just born with? Or can it be
Environment?
Can it be coached? Especially for young girls too. I find Malaysia, right, a lot of our girls, I don't want, it's hot, I want to be in aircon, all this kind of thing. But actually, there's so many benefits of that. So yeah, if you learn the skill, please share.
Okay.
We'll keep that in mind. Enough. Cari orang tu.
Boy, okay. Is there, and there's a lot of movies and TV series about sports and whatever regarding sports. Do you have any favorite character or favorite, person in the movie or TV series?
Movie. Oh.
Do you watch any movie or TV series regarding towards sports?
Not particularly, but something on my to-do list to watch, I think at the moment very current, is Netflix has a show on Beckham.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The documentary.
and I think that's really interesting to me from the sense that sports was such a big thing in his life. It is still a big thing in his life, but it's also about him as a person and his family and the relationship, the dynamic between husband and wife. And to me, that's what makes things interesting. It's not just a solo subject. It's
Multifaceted.
yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Is there any quotes or saying that you just said just now was quite powerful in my opinion, is passion towards service, but was there any other quotes or saying that you keep? Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's something I love, which is tomorrow is a mystery, yesterday is history, and today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Right? When I heard that, I was like, oh, that is so meaningful, about like being really present and grateful for your time that you have now. And you know who said that? Did you watch Kung Fu Panda?
Oh yes. Okay.
So it was the wise old tortoise, Master
Maybe she
Ugwe.
can answer that also as her favorite fictional
Betul.
character. Like Kung Fu is a sport
Yeah,
also.
true.
Maybe
True.
Master Ugwe is
Yeah,
the.
and he's not the common athletic Kung Fu Panda, right? But he became a hero at the end.
Okay, you also answered that also.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda is also a sport. Kung Fu mah.
Betul. We had two taekwondo people in this podcast.
Yes. All right. So now, before we end, we want to give you space again, because maybe some listeners or like the penonton out there, they maybe dekat YouTube tu they skip a bit. So now the final
Atau
one.
stream tengah ni.
Yeah, maybe,
Hujan.
yeah, whatever. So giving you the space to give shout outs to whoever you want to give shout outs. Also for whoever
Curves,
to
yeah.
join you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, hi everyone. I'm Alison again. I just want to encourage any lady, who feels a bit overwhelmed or lost in her fitness journey, but she knows she wants to feel better, feel healthier. Check us out, curves.com.my. Fill in that form. It's totally non-intimidating, friendly coaches. Just come and give it a try. You never know. I think it begins with that first step. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. The hardest is taking that first step. So do check us out. Check us out, Curves Malaysia on Instagram, or you can connect with me, Alison.curvesmalaysia. And since we're talking about shout outs, of course, I want to shout out to my mom, Margaret, my cousin, Debbie, of course, my husband, Kevin, and my 2 kids, Rose and Ryan, as well. And the whole Curves Malaysia team. Thank you, everyone, for your support.
Nice. Are you checking out the Instagram?
I'm checking out the Instagram kejap.
Oh,
nak cari. I want to see if there is any guy in this picture.
No.
But yeah, thank you so much, Alison, for coming here and sharing about your journey, your Curves Malaysia journey, and we from Better Call Sukan again hope that it will grow bigger and better.
Thank you so much,
definitely.
Arif. Thank you, Cal.
We'll do our best to bring our mums.
Yeah.
Yes.
we'll do
We
our
all
best.
want our moms to be
Mom,
healthy.
Yeah,
auntie,
true.
sisters,
Yeah.
semua. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sure it will be a good, a good time for them.
Yeah.
Good time for us sending them also.
Yeah, spending time.
Lots of brownie points.
Wait in the car. Alright.
Alright.
Just joke aside. Kepada yang the listeners, we're just joking. Tak ada. Don't later kita pula kena kecam. Nanti apalah diorang tak support. No, we're just kidding.
Aduh.
Alright, so thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you to whoever that also. Oh, bunyi ice cream. No lah, just kidding. Again, thank you so much for your time. We hope again to be getting better. Any last words from you, Carl?
All good.
Any last words from you?
No, thank you so much for your time and for letting us share our mission to strengthen more women. I hope we'll catch up again.
Definitely. Maybe in the future season over there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
And also
Baru kau boleh masuk.
yes. For us to do a podcast session there.
Why not? I'll sneak you guys in,
Yeah.
right, during club close,
Yes.
and maybe we have a challenge inside the club.
Oh, can. Yeah, because you said what? Some people are like, is it that easy? Is it hard?
Yeah.
Then we can, and check it out one day if it's possible.
Well possible.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to this amazing episode. I think it's so fulfilling, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's very fulfilling, this episode. And do follow again Curves Malaysia on Instagram. Not the Curve, the shopping mall. Do follow Curves Malaysia on Instagram. They are growing bigger and better. Tak kisahlah kalau you guy ke girl ke, follow je, because I think we need to. They need the support, and like I want to see them grow bigger and better also personally. So also jangan lupa, also don't forget to follow us as well.
Yes. Better Call Sukan.
Better Call Sukan on all platforms also. Do let us know if you guys got any other, this is one thing, like it's not just a certain sport. This is a different kind of, macam nak kata business, and also like a fitness lifestyle.
Active lifestyle.
Yeah, active lifestyle. So we also can bring anyone to, tell their story pula. Yeah. So thank you again, Alison, for sharing. So that is it. My name is 𝙒𝙊𝘾𝙄𝘃.
My name is Carl.
My name is Alison.
And we will see you soon. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye.
Audio Plus.